We're not supposed to be eating the food, girl.
I can't have all this food and not eat
it. You guys ready for this? We're about to get into the healthy, quick, low calorie,
middle, you know, it fits in your goals.
I'm doing this because I know some of my bagel stuff is not low calorie.
It's healthy.
It's healthy. It's healthy.
It's food that tastes good and food that we need while we are trying to reach our fitness goals.
I agree. I think that's probably the biggest thing, is that we get so many questions on what can I really eat when I'm on a diet, right? Let's get into it.
Yes.
So I'm Crystal.
I'm Ashley.
Okay, and we are gonna go over some of our quick favorite healthy meal options, because I feel like so many people make excuses on why they can't eat good when they're doing the workout plans. Or you hear this one all the time: girl, I can work out, but I can't eat good.
Or they think that the food is nasty. Diet food has to be so nasty.
Yes.
Or people think that they have to prepare multiple meals if they have kids. Oh, I gotta prepare this for my kid and a whole separate meal for me.
Yes, that was definitely me at one point. And I think that held me back, because I was like, I don't have time to make X, Y, and Z meals. So yeah.
So today we are gonna go over meals that not only you can eat, but the whole family can eat.
Yes, and the best part, to me at least, is that since I don't eat meat, you'll be able to get healthy meal options from myself, who doesn't eat meat, as well as Ashley, who does eat meat.
I love it. I need some meat.
I feel like that's the one thing my page and my channel is lacking, and I hate that I can't represent for people that actually like to eat meat. So I think this is gonna be really good.
I'm gonna represent, y'all. I'm gonna represent for the meat lovers.
Okay, so my first quick and favorite meal.
It looks bomb.
It smells bomb. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna start eating on this thing. But is my tortilla with egg whites, salsa, and spinach. So this is only 100 calories, guys. And I know somebody gonna be like, girl, that's not enough food. I already know. You can actually have 2 of them if it's only 100 calories.
Only 100, yeah.
And honestly, guys, to me, it's not that small. I usually eat it with a protein shake, because for my goals, I'm trying to get as much protein as possible, because I'm trying to hold on to my muscle mass, but shrink my gut at the same time, but keep the booty. So I'm trying to get as much protein. Let me actually pull up the protein.
So that means with every meal, you want to make sure you have some protein.
Every meal. And I'm not sure if you guys seen the last video when I was like, my friend that told me this was the friend. She was like, girl, you don't even have no wiggle room to eat something that don't got protein. Like, if it don't got protein, it can't go in your mouth.
Everything you eat should have protein, especially when you're working out, because the protein is going to help you build muscle.
Yes.
Which is then going to help you shed fat.
Yes. And I need to shed. So, okay, so guys, this has 9 grams of protein, it has 12 carbs, and it has 1.5 grams of fat. So let me show you the tortillas in case you guys do want to go grab these. These are literally 45 calories, but the best part is that it's only 9 carbohydrates.
And where did you get those?
Trader Joe's. So Trader Joe's has these, the Trader Joe's salsa. So if you guys go up there, I do buy my egg whites, because I'm not gonna crack no egg, because I know I'm gonna get the yolk in it anyway. So I do buy my egg whites. Here's the spinach, and all of this is from Trader Joe's. This is literally baby spinach.
So a breakfast taco / burrito.
Literally.
And for your meat lovers, you can throw some chicken in there,
yes,
some sausage.
Yes.
And it would even add more protein and, for me, more flavor.
That's very... Why not? Why you gotta put the flavor in there? It's so funny. If you prefer with no meat, I want you to leave a comment that you prefer it with no meat. If you prefer meat, I want you to put a comment so we can actually vote at the end of this to see how many meat lovers we really have, and how many pescatarians, vegetarians, flexitarians.
Okay. It looks bomb.
It really is.
Okay.
I'm gonna start eating. So you can go ahead and go over yours.
All right. So one thing I eat all the time in the morning is eggs. I just feel like breakfast without eggs, it just doesn't exist. So egg whites are higher in protein, but I me personally, I just don't like the consistency and texture of just egg whites. So what I always do is I take 1 egg and then I mix it with the egg whites, and then it gives me the consistency that I'm looking for.
You know what? I hear that often. Even I want to say I made it for Josh, and he was like, "Why are they kind of watery and soft?" So
yes, so
I hear that often.
Mixing it is great, so you get still a lot of protein. Yeah, because egg whites are high in protein. So I have a chicken egg omelet with avocado and salsa. So this one is 350 calories, so it's a little more calories, but the protein is really, really high. And for me, I'm of a smaller frame, but I still have fat that I want to lose. So my goal is to build muscle. I need to get the booty that she has. So this actually has 35 grams of protein. So it's 1 egg, a half a cup of egg whites, a half a cup of chicken breast, and I like avocado. You don't have to have it if you want. 1/4 of avocado. You don't want to eat too much avocado because it is high in fat. And then a tablespoon of salsa and 5 strawberries. And strawberries are low in carbs, low in sugar. So this is a good addition to this meal.
It looks really good. It looks really good. Yeah. So is there cheese on there too?
Oh, I forgot the cheese. There is, and I do measure the cheese out. I just put 1/4 of cheese on here because if I don't measure it, I'll have all the cheese on there.
And see, I've actually always avoided cheese because, of course, my dairy, it gives me gas. But I honestly never looked at the calories. And so the other day I was talking to her and she was like, it's not going to hurt you in regards to carbs. And I was like, you know what? I never searched the back of cheese. I don't know where in my head I thought cheese equals carbs.
Nope, it is higher in fat, but we all have a certain amount of fat we can eat throughout the day. So as long as you measure it out, you are good. And I am not an organic type of person, so all of these ingredients were found.
Do y'all feel the shade? Y'all feel the shade?
But I want to make sure. But see, this is another thing, and I think people should realize too. Some people think, oh, I buy organic is healthy.
Right.
Now, from one standpoint, it is, but as far as the calories we're consuming, the fat we're consuming, it doesn't have to be organic. So I just want to make sure we're tapping into both audiences because organic is expensive and not everybody can afford it. So I shop at Ralph's, Albertsons, Food for Less. You know, everything on here was purchased from Ralph's. So just so you know.
That's good though, because I do hear that excuse a lot too. It costs too much to eat.
It costs too much. And this is something that my son can eat.
Right.
I'll throw a little Eggo on here for him or some cinnamon toast sticks for him, not me. And we all can enjoy breakfast together. So
let's talk about, because something we haven't told them is what is your daily calorie intake? What is your amount? What is your number? Because when you hear 350, if I'm eating a 1900 calorie day anyway, that's pretty good. So what is your calorie amount?
So right now, the calorie amount that I'm eating is around 1500 to 1600 calories a day. So if this is 350, I still have plenty of calories to go to eat my snacks, my lunch, and my dinner.
That's true. It sounds like a lot when I first started counting. So again, if you guys, I think my first video I mentioned you, the friend that was the tracking queen. I first started, I'm like, oh my God, this is not going to be enough calories. I think I started at 1900 because I actually started doing week by week, taking down 100 calories. It's not going to be enough. I need more food. And I actually could not hit all my calories. I couldn't eat all that much food. When you think about how much food you're eating and you're actually eating foods that are well balanced, it's a lot of calories. So.
Yes. And it's providing you with nutrients. This is 350 calories. A honey bun is 350 calories.
God. And you will not be full.
And you're not going to be full. You're going to be hungry right after.
You need 3.
And the carbs and sugar are going to be through the roof.
Right.
And your body is going to hold on all to this. Your body is going to utilize
everything
in this and in that.
Yeah.
Because you ate that.
I did. And I only stopped because I didn't cut my spinach up moving so fast. So as you was talking, the spinach was coming out. Okay, so let's go into our next one.
Our next meal.
Our next breakfast favorite.
All right, let's go.
Okay, guys. So here's our second fast, healthy, I would say affordable, but until we get to mine. Meals.
Mine's affordable.
goodness. Okay, it's funny. I'll be honest. Before we started the meals, we were talking about what we're gonna make, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna probably bring my smoked salmon." And Ashley was like, "That's expensive." I'm like, "No, it's not." She said, "How much does it cost?" And I was like, "I just throw it in the cart."
I knew, because I want it, and I'll pass it right on up. Not today.
So when we get to
it,
it is. So I'm gonna give y'all that price too, so that you can decide if it's worth it.
That might be one of the meals you don't give your kids if you have kids.
No. And Jeremiah has been eating it with me, but now that I know the price, I don't think I'm gonna allow him to share. We can't afford for you to eat. You can take
shady.
Okay. So my first one will be, look at this. I'm supposed to put on the plate, and I'm having a hard time because I really want to eat this too. But I want y'all to shame me like, girl, she was just eating on the whole vlog. So
it looks fine.
It is. It really is. I don't eat smoked salmon. Let me say that first and foremost. So the fact that I'm eating it is like huge, because I need my meat well done, cooked, raw, burnt. I need my stuff burnt. So when I bought it, I was like, and then I tried it, and it's addicting. So this is a bagel. It's not just any bagel, guys. It is the Killer Dave's bagels. So I highly recommend these. I get them from Whole Foods. You should be able to get them from Ralph's, because I know she gonna come for me, y'all.
You can get a similar brand that has the same or similar nutritional facts.
We gotta see. But the reason why I like this one is because it comes with 11 grams of protein. It is 48 grams of carbs, so I do only eat half of it.
So that's perfect.
So 24. So that's what I love most about it. But honestly, guys, this is gonna be TMI. But if you saw the last one, this is y'all. You already know. It helps me poop. If I eat one of these a day, believe it or not, I will go regularly.
And what is it? Is it the fiber? Is it the protein?
No. In my mind, it's just Dave. Dave, make me go. It says 3 grams of fiber.
Now, I have bought a bagel. They have at other stores like the low carb or slim bagels. Mm-hmm. So that would also be a supplement that you could use as well.
Yes, especially if you have lower carb. So my carb intake for the day at this point is 100. So I do have a little bit more wiggle room than someone that's on a low carb diet. So if you do have a low carb diet, then you might want to try one of the thins, because it does come in handy.
Mm-hmm. But the most important part is half the bagel.
Yes, half. Trust me, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Every blue moon, I dip back in for the other half. It be already cooked too. Like, why do I do that to myself? Why do I toast the other half?
Put it back in the bag.
And then I tell myself in my head, oh, I'm gonna give it to my son. Like, I'm gonna give it to Jeremiah, and it never makes it to him. So just know that it's really good. Okay. The next thing I use is my vegan cream cheese. You do not have to use this. I'll be honest, I don't use it every time. So it's not something I use every day because it has no protein. And one thing I'm learning is if it doesn't have protein, I shouldn't be eating it. It has no protein.
I think most cream cheese probably wouldn't have any protein.
True.
But you're gonna get so much protein from that salmon. So.
Yes. So then let's get into that, the salmon, guys. So this is also from Trader Joe's. So everything I've shown you, or at least these two from Trader Joe's, this is from Whole Foods. The salmon. Y'all don't know.
I can't wait till the video over because I'm about to grab on it.
It's it's amazing. Like this should be illegal. It really should be, but I guess it is illegal because it's $22. So it's $22, and it may last me three servings, I would say.
With mustard.
Oh my god.
Mustard seed and lemon.
Girl, let me just so y'all can just. Oh my goodness. So it comes with it's 15 grams of protein. So what I do have to do, guys, I do have to measure it out. So I do use a food scale for this so that I'm proportioning it correctly, because if not, I will overeat. Like, I would pack it on there a lot. And so my protein right now, I'm down to 166
grams of protein.
Yes. And so I was at 197 and I had more wiggle room, but now I don't. So I have to make sure I'm really monitoring it. This meal is only 300 calories. But I will be honest, I rarely eat it by itself because, again, guys, in the morning for me, I'm trying to get as much protein in the morning. I feel like if I don't do it in the morning, it's a possibility it's not gonna get done in the afternoon.
That's happened to me.
Yeah, so something about I have to pack my mornings in with all my protein to hit that 166 grams. So I also usually have my protein shake on the side, and I make my protein shakes with my oat milk, guys, as you guys can see here for my protein shakes, as well as this protein. So this is a plant-based protein, because remember, guys, I don't do I don't do meat. I try not to do dairy. I do put peanut butter in it as well.
Low carbs, high protein.
Yes, yes, yes. That's the best thing. Let's talk about that. That carbs is only 3 grams of carbs. So you can't beat that. You really can't beat it. And then this is the peanut butter I use. I used to use Skippy. Skippy was my go-to, but same thing. By using this daily, I go daily. So.
And you make sure you measure that out as well, right?
I do. So one thing I will tell you guys is the serving size is for 2 tablespoons. I only use 1 because to me, when I see 200 calories for just this, it bothers me in my head. I guess I should, I only got 16 to work with, so I'm trying to save my calories. So honestly, guys, between this and the shake, I want to say it's about 510 calories total.
Now, did you blend this?
I did blend it
with ice.
No, I did not.
Okay.
But normally I do blend it with ice, so it's a little bit thicker. And then sometimes I'll even add half a banana. But bananas are high in carbs, so it really depends on how many carbs I want to use throughout the day. But that would be too heavy since this piece of bread is taking the most of it for me in the morning. So I know this, when you hear 510, you might think, oh, it's a lot of calories, but it's my first meal of the day. And it's so high in protein, it really sets the tone.
So how many protein did that have in it total?
Total 46 grams of protein.
And your goal for the day is
160.
Oh, that's really good. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's a good chunk there. So it works for me. I know sometimes people hear that 510 though, they probably be like, that's a big meal when you only have 1,600 calories.
But you can eat a lighter lunch.
Sure.
Or
that's protein dense.
Yeah. So I mean, you make it work.
Yes.
And that's the good thing about tracking your food is you know how you have to plan for the rest of the day.
That's
if I had a bigger breakfast, then I might have to have a lighter lunch or dinner.
Definitely. And when I don't track, I just go wild. So, but let's go into yours.
All right. So once again, I have eggs. These are the 1 egg again mixed with a half cup of egg whites. I put a little salsa on there, and I have a waffle, and these are protein waffles. You can get these at almost every store has them right now. And I usually, the serving size says 2, but I eat 1. 1 is plenty, 24 grams of carbs, 12 grams of protein, and I usually put a little bit of honey or agave on it.
That's not bad.
That's not
literally
bad.
The same carbs.
Yes.
So,
they have them where you can pop them in a toaster, and they also have them where you can, add water, make them yourself.
So you know what I'm thinking right now, guys, right? Because I heard the carbs and I heard my carbs. And now I'm thinking of taking one of these home from you, put my protein on it, and make a whole new meal. Y'all gonna see next week, like I'm gonna be eating a smoked salmon honey eggo to go.
So you can still have an eggo, or if you like waffles, but this one is packed with protein. And then I also have this chicken sausage link. They come in a full link. I cut them in half. You can eat both of them, but I get these at Costco. This is what the brand looks like. And these are a half of a link has, I'm trying to look for the protein, 10 grams of protein, which is a lot higher than bacon and sausage. So if I can do chicken for breakfast, I usually try to do chicken for breakfast because it gives me more protein. So, I mean, this is a great meal that will fill me up, and it's a standard easy meal.
Very easy. Like, honestly, looking at it, I know egg whites, toaster, that you're looking at 5 minutes, no more than 7.
Yes. I pop these on a skillet. You actually can warm them up in the microwave, but I just heat them on the skillet for about 5 minutes. But this takes me less than 10 minutes to eat, and everything on this plate my son eats, but I give him
that part.
Yes.
That part. Okay. Well, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this so far. If you guys haven't subscribed to our channels, I'll pop Ashley's in here so you can follow her or follow me. Like, you guys don't want to miss these gems because we hear so many excuses when it comes to food.
People just don't know what to eat and they think it's so hard, but you know, typically the first couple weeks is hard, just getting acclimated to what I can eat. But after that, it just becomes routine and you realize, man, I can enjoy food and still eat within my goals.
Yes.
And lose weight, build muscle, whatever your goal is.
Yeah. You don't have to restrict yourself so much if it's part of your goals or your calories. So
absolutely.
Okay.
Now what about if we're on the go? I don't have time to cook. I don't want to fire up a stove. what am I about to eat?
I think I have one for you. And I think that's so good because I feel like as parents, we're always on the go. If I'm not going to flag football, I'm out driving him around. He got plans now. He went to be with his friends, and I'm always on the go. And the biggest thing is making sure when I'm on the go, I have something healthy nearby. And usually, sometimes I'll pack some almonds, but every blue moon, them almonds don't hit the way
I need a meal.
They don't give what they're supposed to give. I need food. So here's my go-to. So when I'm out and about, I go to Starbucks. So if you go to Starbucks, you can order, this is an egg white. Now for me, because I don't eat meat, it's literally just the egg white and the whole wheat English muffin.
But you can get it with meat, right?
Yes, it actually comes with turkey, bacon, and cheese.
Oh.
And when you eat it that way, it's only 230 calories and 17 grams of protein. So to me, it's like a very clean option. When I'm out with Jeremiah, he orders it with meat. He still eats meat. And even without the meat, to me, it's just still as good. It's to the point where I just scarf it down.
So the key is to walk into Starbucks and get this and not get the double macchiato frappuccino.
Yes.
If that even exists, I don't even drink coffee.
I don't even order. Like, it's funny when they be telling me like, what size do you want? I'm like,
small.
The smallest one you got, I guess, you know. But yeah, that's the code. Key. Don't get iced coffee. Just grab this and keep going. And they have drive-thrus. Most people are like, oh, I don't want to get out of my car if I'm on a go. They have drive-thrus. Now the line's gonna probably be long, as you guys possibly already know, but it beats going to McDonald's. You're still hitting your protein, so you're still being conscious of that, as well as you're still getting the micronutrients your body needs. I think that's the biggest thing is when we're on the go, we just say, oh, I'm on the go, and I give myself an excuse to just eat whatever. Because what is your fast food? If you're out on the go, Ash, if you just gotta get going.
So this one is, if you're at home, you have to rush out, kids are getting to school, you just want to pop something in the microwave. These are the Jimmy Dean Delights. So essentially it's an egg sandwich, but the meat holds the meat and the cheese together is egg. So there's an egg omelet on top, an egg omelet on the bottom, and then your sausage and cheese in the middle. And these are 240 calories, only 8 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of protein.
Wow.
So it's, I mean,
they're pretty similar.
Yeah, very similar. You pop them in the microwave for a minute, you're out the door, and you're ready to go.
Now, if you say you didn't have 7 minutes to make the other meals that we've made, got it. If you don't have a minute now,
1 minute,
you want to be fat. I had to say it. You don't want to get the body. You don't want to build it. You don't care. You just are making excuses at this point.
There are options.
There are. There always is an option, and I think people forget that. Something I did want to mention, because I know that we were talking about coffee, since people go to Starbucks and they want coffee. Here's an option that I do use. I like the coffee taste, but I'm not a coffee drinker. Like, I don't have a coffee machine in my house. I've actually never made a cup of coffee. So, but I like the taste. So this is something that I do recommend when I want that taste, and it does give you the coffee flavored. It's 20 grams of protein.
That is good.
Yes, 20 grams of protein and 11 grams of carbs. Whole Foods. Look. Don't be shading me.
I'm not shading you, but they do have another similar one.
I'm sure there is, because I think you said that you have found one.
Yeah, I have found one for my husband because he too loves coffee. I got it at Walmart. They also had it at Costco, which Walmart and Costco are, the same company essentially. So mine came in a case.
Ooh.
of like 12. I think they came out to like $1.20 a piece or something.
That's
like
really
that.
good. This don't have no case.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just
I'm
get
sure
it
you
one.
can.
You just get it one.
But if you were on the go,
If you're on the go,
wanted to just walk into Whole Foods and grab something, you can absolutely find healthy options on the go.
Yeah, there's no need to make excuses. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys were able to take away some key nuggets in regards to how to eat healthy for breakfast. I really think that we should make this a series. We should do lunch, like you were saying. We should do dinner. We should do snacks.
Dessert, because there are some desserts out there. Yes.
I'm thinking in my head because I'm thinking the desserts for all the people that don't eat dairy or meat. Well, there's not really meat.
But we got some good stuff coming.
Yes. So stay tuned, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Below on the links, I know Ash has a video on tracking because I know there's people that's gonna say, I don't know how to track or what you guys are doing in regards to My Fitnesspal. We cover it in a lot of different videos, but I'll go ahead and make sure we at least leave a link to that so we can get that.
Absolutely. The video shows you everything you need to do to track your food, and I promise you, if you do it as you're eating, it takes all but 20 to 40 seconds, and you can do it as you're eating your food.
The thing I love most about it is that it just scans the back. So once the barcodes, scan it and it logs it for you. Like, it's so easy.
And it has almost every restaurant on there. So if you're at a restaurant, you can put Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets and it'll pop up.
Literally, it's the best thing. So make sure you guys watch that if you need help with tracking, because I feel like if you're not tracking, you're not going to be able to change it. You know, you have to make sure you're tracking your food, your goals, everything. If not, you're gonna just keep making excuses.
It's like budgeting your money. The same way you budget your money, you have to budget these calories.
Literally.
So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channels.
Yes. Subscribe.
Mine is Fit with DNA.
And mine is, I think, Manny's Mom Fitness.
Yes.
I think it's the same for Instagram too.
We'll drop it below.
Yes. And make sure you follow my Instagram too. She actually has a lot of workout videos. Like, you guys all talk about y'all want workouts.
Come get it.
Okay, guys, that's it.
All right.
We're about to eat all this food.
I'm about to